Okay, so I'm going to introduce you, Maria Elena. So,
Yes.
buongiorno, buonanotte, buonasera, wherever you are in the world. This is Dr. Balmanas. I'm the program coordinator for the professionals. And if you are in academy or a coach or in the international university system, welcome. We have with us Maria Elena. ¿Cómo se dice your last name, Maria Elena?
My last name is Marilena Cocci Grifoni.
Oh,
Cocci Griffoni is my family name. Marilena is my baptized name.
Yes. So, and just a little bit of information about Cocci Griffoni and Maria Elena. So she is the daughter of the hierarchy. So she is the heir to this, this vineyard and this label. And Cocci Griffoni was actually one of our challenge companies in, what year was that? 2017?
18.
2018. See,
18, I think. Yes.
Yeah, Maddalena was one of our ambassadors.
Maddalena.
And
the house.
It's wow. I cannot believe it's been over 3 years, Maria Elena. Oh my God. But we had the privilege of going to her beautiful vineyard, Tuscany, and we had the privilege of also going to, I guess it was the headquarters, the family home, where
yes.
we're able to see the bottling process and the labeling. And I just have to say that I was in Napa last summer, and I also visited a lot of vineyards in Napa. And your vineyard has to be better, way better. Of course, it's Italian, it's more romantic, right? But the way that you take care of the land and the consciousness of your company and the love and passion that you have for the wine, it's unique and special. And I just want all of our students to understand that, you know, there's wine that's bottled by corporations, and then there's wine that's bottled by vintners like your family, who really put passion and love and devotion in the wine. And it makes it so much more special. And unless you know what it's like to drink Cocci Griffoni wine, and then wine that is bottled by machines and sold by corporations, you won't know the difference between the flavor, the aroma, all the things that makes, you know, your family wine and your family as a vintner so unique and special. So I just want to say thank you, Maria Elena, for being such
thank you for inviting me.
Docent for the industry. You make us proud to be a part of your story. So I'm going to leave this now to the girls. So Maddalena, Annette, I don't know if Sayaka is in here, but they're the ones who coordinated all of this. And I know Maddalena is probably our host. So
yes.
Maddalena, I'm going to leave it up to you, but Maria Elena, I'm here if you need me. I'm going to stay throughout. Okay.
Okay. Bye, Dr. B.
No, I'm going to be here, but I'm going to shut up now.
Okay. Yes. So actually, Marilena, I would leave the floor to you. So I know that you have prepared a presentation. I don't know if you want to share the screen and start telling us about your wonderful winery in Italy and the way you work sustainably. So let's start talking a little bit about the Tenuta Cocci Griffoni in Italy.
So Maddalena, do I have to share? I hope that I am capable. I am not young like you.
Otherwise, I will share the screen myself. And if you need the slides, otherwise you can just talk, whatever you want.
No, share because you have yours.
Okay. So just let me share my screen. Okay, do you see your presentation?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So tell me when I have to change the slide so that you can talk as you want, basically.
Okay, so this is Marilena Cocci Grifoni. Guys, for me, it's not easy to introduce what we are and what we do in our small country that is Italy, but everybody wants at least to spend some days in Italy, because Italy is a unique country around the world. And definitely we are unique for our story, for our arts, and also how we manage food and wine, and how for its food and wine belong at our heart and our mind, and definitely they are our culture. And so you then you have please explain me where you are from and which idea do you have about Italy. So we are in the center Italy. Italy is very long, is a both country, is a very long country, more than 2,000 kilometers. And we start from 39 parallel, going to 45, if I remember. We are at the 43rd. The 43rd is the most important parallel, because it was in the past the parallel for the Mediterranean climate. Unfortunately, we are not longer in a Mediterranean climate, because today is the 12th of November, we are at 20 degrees. Maddalena, in Fahrenheit? In Fahrenheit?
Oh God, I don't know actually, but so it's very warm. So
it's very warm.
Autumn, so it's very warm. Yes.
Very warm. We should stay
20
at
degrees
least,
Celsius. Yes, Celsius.
So we should stay at least half.
Yes.
And definitely.
Yeah, normally it's 10 degrees. Yes.
Yeah,
Celsius.
Exactly. We should
20 degrees Celsius is 68 degrees Fahrenheit. 68. So it's like a spring weather.
Yes, yes.
Like
exactly.
April.
Yes.
Late April.
Yeah, yes.
Late April.
CCC.
Exactly. So, and we are in this new situation that definitely we were on phase. We have been on phase since the beginning of the new century, but in these last 3 years, it has become a challenge for the agriculture, because we don't have rain, there is no snow, and our rivers, especially North Italy, especially Piemonte, Lombardy, North Italy, don't have enough water for irrigating hectares and hectares of rice, of grain, and cereal. Central Italy, we have another configuration, because Italy is not the same. It's not like Germany. From Hamburg to Monaco to Munich is everywhere flat. In Italy, we have a very different, we have a lot of terroir. So we have a lot of landscape. You see in these pictures, you see the line, the blue line is the ocean, is the Adriatic Sea, and is the east part. Then when driving just per 4, 5, 6 kilometers, we are already at 200 meters above sea level. And it's, we have rolling hills with a lot of slopes and badlands. So you see this erosion of the clay that belong at the Neolithic time, and it's very important for our biodiversity. And so it's a lot of rolling, and they are very important for keeping freshness, for getting out the humidity, and also for drying, for dry. And when it's very dry, means do not have any problems for the mud. And so this is our paesaggio. I say in Italian. Paesaggio in English is landscape, but paesaggio is more in Italian in terms of meaning. Paesaggio is something that belongs at our culture. And is like to say Colosseo, we don't have to translate. And the paesaggio, landscape, is also mentioned in our constitution, because when our republic fathers in 1946 released the constitution, at the end of the constitution, over 100 of the chapters, they mentioned the paesaggio as our asset that we have to protect. So the main, so it's, and agriculture as and the farmers and the people like us, included me, we have the commitment to protect the paesaggio, the landscape, when we make our agriculture. Our main asset in agriculture is vineyards, olive grove, and cereal. When we manage our vineyards, we have always to think that we have to protect our landscape, because the landscape doesn't belong to Marilena, doesn't belong to my daughters, but doesn't belong to Maddalena, belongs to everybody, to the humanity. And we have the commitment to give this heritage better to the new generation. This is, for me and for us, is how to be sustainable. And when we put this project to be sustainable, then to produce organic, to be biologic, to produce natural, they become obsolete, because we know we have the commitment to protect our landscape. Okay, respect the time is very important. Is very, very important. So we have, I only say you one thing. Tomorrow we have the forecast for rain. Hopefully, we are praying our God. And today we have finished some procedures for preparing some spots before coming the rain, because the rain is blessed for irrigating our spot. This is a respect of the time. This is a respect of the environment, and it is also the respect of our work. Because if we respect in this stair, we can get as much as we can the best crop that we can sell in the market, but we know that this crop comes from this sustainable project. This is our vineyards. You see the grade is nothing flat. We don't know what means to be flat. It's we have a grade between 25 till 38. So it's we have to use our hand. So you see that the soil is clay. It's why it's it's not brown, because the clay is clay and sand under the sun become during the summertime, including now, unfortunately, very very dry, and when it's and the clay color has become a color, a kind of color in our patterns. So when we say that it's very mild.
Yeah, Marilena, I have a question. So I mean, I remember being in the vineyard, and I remember basically scaling the hills, right? And I remember all of us walking. I wish I had pictures of that. Do you have a irrigation system that?
Yes.
Okay, so and where does the irrigation system draw the water from?
Fortunately, Europe, because under European community, there is the agriculture, and then all the inputs, all the rules come from Europe. So we have some best practices that are recommended from Europe. And between them, there is one very important, to collect the water from the rain and also from the slopes. And we have some artificial lake, very small. And we, during the winter, when the winter are rainy and snowy, we can collect the water, and then during the summertime, included this year that has been extremely hot till 10th of August, from the middle of May, and we are allowed to irrigate drop by drop by a system underground. So it's not on the row, but they go underground. So they irrigate. They go through directly to the roots.
Okay.
And in this way, we avoid that the vine, that is the plant, is the mother, can pass away. Because we have a two commitment: to preserve the life of the vine, the mother, and to preserve the life of the bunches, because they are our crop. Because when we get the crop, the vine has to reproduce for the new year, next year, 2023. But if the vine has suffered too much, we have to protect, we have to preserve that this vine, this plant can fall in suffering. So we have, and it's because if we only manage the crop, means to lose something in terms of the property of the plant. So it's the commitment in these last 15 years definitely has gone per 20-30% upper in terms of challenge, Leilani. Because we had, fortunately this year, we had good rain and right rain in August, and we saved the crop. Because till the end of July, the crop was in a right, we were very, very worried about the crop.
So you almost, because the lack of irrigation and because of the weather, you almost lost a lot of the pecorino. This is the pecorino vineyard, the wine, right? The grape?
Correct. So you said we have a pecorino, we have a Montepulciano, we have a Sangiovese.
Yeah.
So place to me the question, Leilani.
So you're saying that because of the weather, you almost lost the plants.
Yes. Yes.
How old
and
are
we had to remove 2 years ago to now is 2022. Yes, it was November 2020, before the second pandemic time. We removed at least 3 hectares. 3 hectares, because the plant unfortunately died, passed away.
Yeah.
And we replanted this April and per 3 hectares and the pecorino. Definitely, Leilani, now the university in Italy, the agronom are studying how to manage this new climate changing. So, and we have now in our team a professor of viticulture from Milano University. So I had a meeting with him 2 days ago. So we, from 2020, we have decided to change our agriculture procedures. So to manage in different way, definitely. To prune, we have to prune from December till middle of March. We have to harvest in August, September, October. But this year we have started our harvesting time in 17 of August. Never happened in the past. We have finished the 30th of September. Never happened in the past. So we have to follow, and we have to respect the nature. If the nature says that we have to harvest the bunches, we have to do. So people go to the beach and we go to the vineyard. People go to the beach, people are on holiday in Italy, but we go also, and we go to the beach. So we also can tan, we can get sun. So Leilani, it's otherwise, if we say we have to harvest in September, we can harvest in September, but we don't preserve the bunches. We don't get the best in terms of acidity, in terms of alcohol. So the details, the analytic details are not anymore in a balance. And then the wines we don't have a great result, because the wine come per 75-80% from the vineyard, 20% from winemaking. If the wine come from per 50-50, is an industrial product.
Right, exactly.
Is an industrial product, and we can recognize an industrial product.
See. Sì.
When every vintage is the same.
Sì.
But inside the wine, we feel the vintage, we feel the heating, we recognize the difference when we make the vertical tasting. Sì. Maddalena, go on, please.
Yes.
Okay, this is our winery. We privilege the colors. This is a red, and you see we have started from 2010, 12 years ago. We have put in our roof the solar panel, the photovoltaic project, and for producing 18 kilowatt per day. So 12 years ago, we have been pioneer. Everybody said to me that I was crazy, stupid to invest money for producing energy. And in these last 15 months, we had a great benefit thanks to the solar panel. Mm-hmm. Because they produce, and still now, they produce every day. We need to, including today there is the sun, they produce energy. Mm. So it's, and when we talk about sustainability, so it's the renewable, the solar, the photovoltaic, so the solar panel, the geothermic are the best practice for respecting the landscape and for no impacting in the nature. So the photovoltaic is on that roof.
Okay. So here we have another picture.
Okay, so it's yes. It's you see steel, wooden, and glass. The most three raw material can since 2021 have become very, very expensive because but definitely they are very no impact, no cement, and they are no, there is no weight. And considering that we are also earthquake area, they are perfect because they are, they are very flexible, and the weight is not like cement with the iron.
Yes.
This is our oak area, oak barrel area. We refine in big barrel. We refine. So we are between 30 to 50 hectoliters. 1 hectoliter is 1,000 liters. Sorry, 100 liters, sorry. Okay, this is a picture of me and my daughters, Marta with the green sweat, and Camilla with the jeans. There is some picture that where there is a picture of my parents, Guido and Diana. Guido passed away 12 years ago. Diana is still alive. She's still helping us, and she's a very important person because she is also our natural back culture mind. Okay, this is my father, close to the pecorino, my mother during harvest time.
Here again with your daughters.
Me, Marta, and Camilla. Marta, this lady, this girl, and Camilla, this girl. Okay, my team. The tall guy is our winemaker. Camilla, she's biology and she helps during harvest time. And my mom and other Giovanna and Maurizio, that are Giovanna, this lady, has been working with us since 1978. You can imagine, this is also sustainability, to guarantee a job to people, to guarantee job to women. It's very important in our area.
I have a question for you, Marilena. I have a question for you, by the way, when you have finished. Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead. You were saying something about
you can place your question, Maddalena.
Okay, so I have a question. So basically, we here at Text Culture, we are offering the opportunity to young professionals to experience what the working life is also here at Text Culture. So basically, we are addressing also people who are new in the world of work and also those who are more mature, so to say, in this world. My question is, as an employer, what are you looking for in an employee? So what is important for you as an employer as far as the work is concerned? So what are you looking for when you hire people, when you hire young people?
Definitely, we read the resume, the CV. We read for the winemaker, we have read his experience. He has been traveled around the world for several years. He's 32 this December. And before joining us, he was back from New Zealand. So it's important some experience after the university, during the university. It's why we also host stage students. Last year, one student from Varese, this year a girl from Milan. So we host because we understand that without any experience, but so the university asks to make a stage, but they have to find some host company, and we have the commitment to teach and to give them the possibility to work, to make mistakes. Because no mistake, no experience. To listen, to dialogue. So it's very important to teach how to work in team. When we can talk and when we have to listen. And also, and to understand that during harvest time, there is no watch. Because we have only one commitment, to respect what the vineyard say day per day. So we ask that. So we ask to the new generation, to young person, that nature is not a tale. Nature is something that we have to strongly manage. And now our winemaker is off time. From tomorrow, he's in vacation, but it's November. In August, he's not in vacation. Also for the tourism, also for the wine tourism. So we can't always to see the watch. I have taught to several young persons, and we respect everybody, but also I ask the respect for the company that opens the door, because to build up an investment project, it's not easy. And we need that the people that join the company respect the company, because inside the company there are some families. There are mother and fathers that work and they take money for feeding the family. For me, it's very, very important. The value.
Yeah, so thank you.
The experience, if we are clever and if we want to learn, the experience comes.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, that's true. So being able to work on a team is very important for you as well as being flexible and as well as respect, as you underlined several times.
Yeah, because we have the nature. We have the nature, Maddalena. From now, we don't do anything in the car. It's why the nature, the rural year starts from 12th of 2022 and will finish the 11th, 2023. So yesterday was the end of the previous rural year. It's not from 1 to 31. It's different.
Yes.
We have to respect. This is also sustainability.
Yes.
Then we collect all the data we have the satellite, we work with with everything, so we manage everything with the computer. We are not like my father of 30 years ago, and he went with his feeling. These last 12 years, I have collected, I have managed with my team all the data. And they are very important, very, very important. But data are, then when we have all the data, at the end, we take the decision respecting the nature. If tomorrow will rain, today, that is Saturday, our workers went as have worked. Maybe next Monday they will not work. It means to be flexible. Yes,
exactly.
Okay.
Yes, so thank you very much.
The dictatorship comes from the nature.
Yes. Especially in your reality, I mean, nature is extremely important. So as you said, so data are useful, but data cannot control nature. Basically, nature is, I think, the only thing that cannot be controlled by computers. So
but
basically,
both are very important.
Yes,
both are very, very important, because with both, and not in addicted way, just to see the data or just to see the nature and no data, but both are very important for the investment projects and for growing up in a sane way the company.
Yes, and talking about your company, I have another question. So here we see a picture of one of your wines, of course. Can you talk a little bit about it in details? Maybe explaining us also how and why you decided to go international. I mean, why this product is so appealing also abroad.
Abroad, so in the past, in the past, so to be producer of red wines was a positive start for approaching international market, because till 40 years ago, people drank per 80% red wines and per 20 white wines. When we have started our wine company, my father started bottling. He has started with the Rosso Piceno Superiore, blend of Montepulciano Sangiovese. And so to go in abroad, to go to Europe, because we weren't in Maastricht. We were in Europe, but without Schengen over 40 years ago. And it was easy to sell red wines in Germany, in Switzerland, in Belgium. Here per year, so 15 years later, 1970, my father Guido realized that we were becoming weaker for our white wines. So because the world was asking white wines, and with our only Trebbiano grape, we couldn't manage and we couldn't afford and approach the international market. The Trebbiano was not appealing, and still now not appealing white grape variety. And it's why my father, per lucky, I don't know exactly, but he had the possibility to save and to avoid the extinction of a very unusual grape called the Pecorino that you see in this label, that came from mountain area, and it preserved itself in the mountain area. It avoided the Phylloxera, and it has become an outstanding and amazing grape, a white grape variety, and we get again outstanding, amazing white wine. And by this wine, we had the possibility to approach the USA, Canada, because it keep the age. So if we sell 2018, there is no problem. So it's like it's like a white wine that comes from Alto Adige, because it's in a mountain or like Riesling. And by this combo, we had the possibility to approach better Europe, because in 1993 we had the Maastricht, and we had the Schengen, and we had the possibility to attend several fairs around Europe. The main are in Düsseldorf in March, Provine. The second is another important wine fair is in Verona, Vinitaly. And by them, also by a very important support from European community, because wine is definitely very well supported in terms of promotion around the world. We had the possibility to export. Now, and also in China before pandemic, because still now China is half closed, half working. And Japan has reopened the door, the custom, and also the America, Canada. So then definitely Canada and America and the USA after pandemic, now they have a better rate versus Europe. So there is now the euro lost is rating versus Canadian dollar and versus American dollar. So it's to become also an international winery, and the company has been an important impact, a positive impact for thinking at the 360 grade, not only for our region, not only for our state, country, not only for Europe, but thinking that the world is round.
Yeah. So Maria Elena, I have a question. So how do you actually sell the pecorino? Do you sell it, for example, in the case of the United States, do you sell it to a distributor who then sells it to the stores?
It depends, Leilani.
Okay.
In Europe, in the wine there is the alcohol, and in the alcohol is an opportunity for the state for getting taxes, for getting money.
Mm-hmm.
And in Europe, we have the excise. In each country, there is a percentage for the excise.
Mm-hmm.
In Italy, the percentage is 0.
Mm-hmm.
In France is 0. In Germany is 0, except spumante, sparkling.
Mm-hmm.
In the other countries, more than 0.
Mm-hmm.
And for managing the pandemic and a lot of money that the state has given to the companies, to the person, each country, Belgium, Holland, Denmark, Scandinavian countries, also Finland, have raised this excise percentage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if we sell in Sweden, we have the monopoly.
Mm-hmm.
If we sell in Finland, we have the monopoly with the distributor.
Mm-hmm.
If we sell in Norway, there is the monopoly with a strict agent.
Mm-hmm.
In Germany, it's like Italy. We
Mm-hmm.
can sell it to everybody. It's important that we, the client, have the excise code and the VAT number.
Right.
This is Europe.
See. So let me just explain it really quickly.
Over Europe, Canada,
yeah.
we have to respect the rules of each province.
See.
Mm.
So
and in America, we have to respect the 3 layer.
Okay.
We need the importer.
Mm-hmm.
The importer sells to the distributor.
Mm-hmm.
The distributor sells to the retailer.
See. Okay.
We can't sell in America to a restaurant or to a store wine. It's not allowed.
See. So what I'm understanding is that the tariff, we call it excise, it's the tariff in, say, the European Union, because you are a part of the European Union, is 0. And
not in each country, Leilani. In Italy is 0. In France is 0. In Spain is 0. But in Denmark is more than 0.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
The states have raised this excise percentage rate for getting money, because each country, each state has given a lot of money to the country, to the companies and to the private person during the pandemic.
See, okay.
So it's the rate has raised. Also in Italy, we had the raising for the Amaro, for the gin, for the extra alcohol over 15. Also our state has raised the excise, the taxes.
Yeah. So
not for the wines.
That's why we're seeing today, like, for example, the prices in the United States for food products, but for things like wine have increased tremendously. And now I'm understanding that at every layer, the tariff, you call it excise tax, the tariff has even increased to supplement the cost of the export, which means that the price of the wine is more expensive.
I don't know in America if each country, your state has raised the excise. Definitely, Leilani, so you can imagine that to collect and to load a container before pandemic, for New York, the cost from Livorno was more or less 800, 1,000 euro. After pandemic, so at the beginning of January 2021, February, the cost were doubled.
Wow.
So all the cost beef that are around the product, each product, every product are became doubled, tripled. And it's why we have now the inflation.
Yep.
And tremendously, the prices at the shelves are triple for some products.
Okay.
So we have now to go down, retaking the normal economy, the normal movement of the goods around the world. If the inflation goes down 5, we can see maybe we have a gain in regular time, but we have definitely to enter in a recession. Without a recession, no inflation, less 5.
Maria Elena, we only have about 8 minutes left.
Yes.
Yes. So, and I love you so much. I wish I could stay, but I think all of our students have another session at 10 o'clock. Pero Maria Elena, tell us in the next 8 minutes what you want us to know about Tenuta Cocci Grifoni and what we need to learn from you.
I have to say you that after your staying with us 4 years ago, we have opened a very important wine tourism project where we introduce to our private consumer a lot of wine experience. We teach how to pair wine and food, how to manage the vertical tasting, and also we have opened a new adventure that is our panoramic wine resort, and is totally sustainable. And we have opened 11 suites, and in a very where there is nothing. So it's my new, I'm looking for young person that would like to be involved in wine tourism and in tourism, doing everything, cleaning, housekeeping, waiter, all the jobs have the dignity. There is, we are looking for young people that love to stay in a team, to laugh, to work, and to enjoy. And this is unfortunately, with this stupid situation that you have mentioned, Leilani, about the prices, I had to reduce my speed in terms for our growing up project of the company. So if some student would like to have an internship with us, they can only to take a flight. We have a small apartment and the possibility to spend some months with us.
And Marilena, sorry to interrupt you, but by the way, can we share this presentation with all our students, right? Because your contact details are to be found in the last slide. So in case anybody is interested in this internship opportunity, they can write you an email and they can contact you. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Marilena, so here's what I want to do. I want to call you. I think I still have your number. Let me see if
it's here.
Maddalena.
Yes.
Give to Leilani my phone number.
Yes,
yes. Oh, but because I think that we can help you with the internship. We can certainly help you with the internship. And for those of you guys in X Culture who are watching,
and because for me, X Culture has been a great experience. And I think that I have the commitment close to be 60 to teach and to pass through my passion for the agriculture. Yes. Why not to have
you are also in a beautiful place,
close to the beach.
Yes, exactly.
No, Marilena, and Tuscany is just spectacular. It's a lifestyle. So we'll do whatever we can to help you. Or Marche,
yes. Tuscany is beautiful as well, but Marche.
So
it's a plural.
I can help you set it up, and we will certainly develop the call for internship opportunities for Tenuta Cocci Grifoni.
Thank you.
You know, just to say, Marilena, so grateful and so humbled that you have made X Culture a part of your family and a part of your community. The education and the lessons that our students are learning right now, it's priceless. And for the few students who chooses to learn from you through this internship, they couldn't pay for that in the university. So I hope that more students will be interested. How many, cuánto students do you want?
We can host one, maximum two, and it depends of the stint of your internship. So we would like to have the internship during from spring maximum to fall. Now we are in a low season, Leilani. So the best time is from the end of May till the end of September. So the student, they can also see the harvest time.
Okay. So
and they can get a lot of information so that come from wine tourism, from the tasting, from the people that join us, European people that join us, and also the harvest. So there is an important, the experience becomes very intensive in per 4 months.
Okay, so I'm going to call you after this meeting, Marilena, so that I can get the information so that we can write this up and post it on our website. And we'll try to get you at least one, possibly 2 interns by May. Okay.
Okay.
We'll work on that immediately.
So nice students. I wish you all the best for your future.
Grazie.
Thank you very much for inviting me. Grazie Leilani. Grazie Maddalena. And we keep in touch.
Thank you to you. Grazie.
Grazie. Ciao.
Thank you, Marilena. So you will receive the presentation. We will upload it on our website as well. And as I said before, here you also find some more information about the wines that Marilena produces. And at the end, you will find also her contact details. So right here.
With my pleasure, I write and I answer at your questions and mail. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, grazie, bye.